So this, my friends, is a follow-up to my previous video on the skin. If you did not watch my previous acne in your 20s video, press pause right now and head your little tiny hottie back on over there, or else this video is kind of going to not have the full shebang to you because you're not going to be able to see the whoa before and after effects. So while we're talking about after, what do you think? It's a little better now. It's a little better. I start my day off with a smoothie that includes my greens, plus I also take my Bell Herbalist pills as well as my omega-3s at that time. If I wash my face in the morning, I use my olive oil enriched soap bar. Every other day or so, I add some baking soda to it for an exfoliator. I use Jason's vitamin E enriched cream as my daily facial cream, and then throughout the day I walk around with my chia seeds and I add them to all my foods for enhanced fiber. And then at night when I come home, I add flaxseed oil to whatever my dinner is. So thankfully, I went the natural route. And I don't want to say thankfully because it's been tough. It's not the most enjoyable route to take. But not only has my skin cleared up, but I feel like my hair has got a lot more moisture in it. I feel like I'm in a lot better shape. And just I have more energy. I don't have to sleep as much. But boy, let me tell you, every time that I walk by a poutineery, or I see a cupcake, or go to a birthday party and they're cutting that bad boy up, my insides start to fire in ways that a boy can't even do for me. But I don't know why we're talking about my sex life. It's not even remotely the point of this video. First thing I have to talk about is my Bell pills. I'm on jar number 2 because jar number 1 is finito. Bye, boo. These pills were amazing. They are Bell Master Herbalists for acne, psoriasis, and eczema. You can buy them at your natural health food store. They're pretty much available everywhere. A lot of people have been asking me about this on Twitter and everywhere else, if it worked for me. I think it made a huge difference. As I mentioned, I had a lot of clogged pores, a lot of whiteheads, blackheads that eventually turned into like inflamed pores to pimples. This cleared all that up. So I just, in general, have a lot smoother skin. I can't say I don't get outbreaks still, but mind you, I'm not taking these as prescribed or as directed here. I take 1 a day, and they suggest you take up to like 4 a day, 2 per meal. And I just didn't do that because I'm cheap, and these are like 40 bucks. So I take 1 a day, and the results are good enough. Also, as I told you guys, back in January when I went to my natural food health store, I had a little chat with the nutritionist there, and she had some information for me. It turns out that so much of what she said was absolutely accurate. I went on a few websites and I typed in, tips to healthy skin, and all of them suggested that you put more fiber in your diet, which is what my chia seeds do. And if you guys know me at all, I always walk with my freaking chia seeds like in a bag, and I pour it on food. Like, I don't miss a meal without putting some fiber in it, and I love this stuff so much. Also, it talks about good fats, a la flaxseed oil. And flaxseed oil, if you look this up, is incredible. And I add flaxseed oil at home to any meals that I make. I don't usually cook it or fry it. I just sort of add it on top afterwards. I also invested in some omega-3 pills. This is like the beauty pill. It's called Omega-3 Glow. I just love these pills. Actually, I can't say that. I just got it recently because it was on sale. So I got it for like $8, and I was like, glow, I want to be glowing. So I got them, and I like it. If you look up Omega-3, you'll see a wealth of great reviews from it, rave reviews. Everybody loves it, from Barbara Streisand to Oprah Winfrey to Charles Manson. So get these pills. Topically, what I add to my skin, I might get emotional talking about this because I just wish I could attach some legs and a third thing in the middle and call this a man and marry it. I love this thing so much. It is the best soap I've ever had before. And I actually went to a natural soap maker. She's like a community, she's like a little Keebler elf. She has her own shop, and she's actually pretty short, actually. Talk about it. And she makes her own soaps by hand. And this one I asked her, do you have any black soap? Which she did. She gave me black soap. I should actually have it on hand. But she said that there's a certain butter that's supposed to be used that's from Africa. I believe it's Ghana. That is what the active ingredient in this black soap is. And she didn't have that specific kind of butter. She used a different replacement. So she wasn't sure if this would be any help. So I haven't tried it as yet. Because she also gave me this olive oil enriched bar. And this has been amazing. Usually when you wash your face, like, you cannot crack a smile or sneeze out your whole face just bleeding because you're so dry afterwards. I can literally wash my face with this and not have to put on any cream at all. It's a really greasy bar. It's great. I love it. Oh, I should also bring my thing. I cannot talk about how I exfoliate without giving it up to you guys, our subscribers. Yo, our subscribers are just so smart. Like, it impresses me beyond belief how much you guys know and how helpful you have been in so many facets of my life. And the most amazing tip I got was to do natural exfoliators with baking soda. Basically, and because my beauty bar, the olive oil one, is pretty greasy, I just, lather this a bit, add some baking soda into the mix, so I have a little paste almost, and I exfoliate with that, and my skin feels so good afterwards. It is like, In addition, if you go to Walmart, you can pick yourself up one of these bad boys. It's a face buffer. It was like $1, I think, and this is a great thing as well too. It's kind of like a Brillo pad effect, like an SOS thing for your washer. You just wash your face with that, and that also has been great for helping my skin be smoother. I have noticed a lot less blackheads, a lot less clogged pores, and dry skin as well too is sort of a thing of the past for me, if I do say so myself. So I definitely have to, I don't know who suggested the baking soda thing to me, but whoever did,
bow down when I come to your town.
Finally, I saved this for last because it's kind of a painful place for me. Again, a lot of you guys suggested greens, adding greens into your diet, to your smoothie, to help with healthy skin, with glow, and just in general. I had this thing called double eye, which you can probably see right now. I got this little I have a bag, and the bag's carrying a bag. It's kind of like when you go to the airport, and you're like, sorry ma'am, one carry-on. They're like, this isn't a carry-on, it's a purse. So this is my purse, and this is my carry-on bag. So yeah, my eyes are stacked. So I kind of felt like I wanted something to help reduce that, and I read online that greens do help, so I went and bought this. It's called Healthy Skin. It's something you're supposed to add into your drink and your smoothie. It's a powder. Looks like that. And it tastes like the devil's saliva. It is the most disgusting thing I have ever had to ingest. That's not even true. I used to have to drink noni juice, which is sort of like aloe vera juice, but 10 times. It tastes like vomit, basically. Heated up vomit with old milk. It's so awful. But this is definitely close, and I've tried everything that one can try to make this more tolerable. First, I tried as suggested with drinking it with water. Oh, fuck, it's so gross. But then I realized this bitch was too strong. So I chose something thick, like almond milk. But I didn't want to give up. Despite how disgusting this tastes, it really did make my skin smoother as promised, and it really did make me feel more vital and full of energy. So I went all the way. Just like you, I used to enjoy fruit smoothies immensely. I looked forward to that time of day when I got to chug a beautiful, delicious glass of fruit, yogurt, and other yummy things. But that carefree life is a thing of the past. What this substance has done to my smoothie? It's awful. What you are watching here is the unique ingestion phase that this product provides, starting with the taste, which is sort of like boiled juice. And then after that taste goes down your throat, the aftertaste comes in and kicks you in the tonsils and kind of gives your entire mouth this burnt chalk type feeling. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys who sent in so many helpful tips and suggestions for me. I definitely do prefer the natural route. As I mentioned before, I feel like I don't have to necessarily put so many chemicals in my body, and I feel like I'm beating the problem rather than just covering it up. I've got to tell you guys, this is starting to feel like a victory video, so maybe we should all just join in together right now and have a beautiful, clean and clear and under control moment. Okay, that's enough.
Take him to the jungle. Those girls are wild,